SO Lego here, back with the first part. I don't know how many parts this is going to be, of the Lego Technic set 42096 Porsche 911 RSR. I've been spending a bit of time thinking about how I'm going to do this, and I've decided to go and buy these little containers, and hopefully the parts fit in them. So what I've decided I'm going to do for parts is, rather than choose when to stop in the book, I've decided I will stop after around 20 minutes. So let's not waste any time. Let's start getting all these sorted out or on the table or whatever. So what's it? Bag number 1. Just like that. And that saves so much space. Put my sticker sheet to the side. Alright, second one. Three. Alright, let's switch up tactics. I've opened 3 so far. Alright, so let's open one. There's 2 of these. I'm actually going to put them in one. In this. Put it to the side for now. I don't think I've got enough of these. Because they're all relatively the same. We've got a couple bigger ones as well. Let's see. This one. So this one's a pure bag of just pins. I think I've got more than one bag that's just pins. So let's get all of those in. Add that one there. And I might add this to it as well. Let's see. Do these now. I've got one more. Because there's some that I'll just end up having out like normal. In fact, I might just even have it like that. for now until we get a few things out of the way. This first video might be a little bit longer. Alright, I guess let's just go for it. So I have that through. Can you see that all the way back there, sort of? But that's alright, because really I'm going to be doing it over here as much as I can. Don't need that right now. A piece like that, which is new. I don't know if you can really see it. There you go. It's got like a stop in it. A lot of these Technic pieces are probably going to be new to me. That's okay. I'll be doing a few more Technic sets here and there. That one. Alright, let me just figure out, again, new piece there. Just gonna figure out how this one works. Cause it's got it showing off all of them. So you're looking a little bit like that. Alright. Just gonna hold that for a second until I find the bits I'm looking for. Which are probably in here, because I haven't actually opened all the bags. You have that there. Chuck that in there. I knew I should have gotten more. That's alright. Let's see. So far I have this, and I have that. And now I'm trying to find pieces. Oh, there we go, I've got one. That's good, because that'll mean there's more in it. That's what I was looking for. Alright. So let's see. So this is already quite complicated, to me at least. That goes there, and then that is going to go in there. so it's got a hold of that. Where do I put the other one? That goes in the other side. Because now it also spins. It spins, and they can spin independently of each other. Okay, so that's already quite a bit more complex than any normal Lego piece or Lego thing. Alright, let's see what's next. Probably something still in the bags. I'm probably not going to need these pieces for a while. At least that's what I'm hoping. Alright. No, so it's not there. It's probably in this one. This is probably the one I should start checking first. Alright guys, so what I've done is I've found this piece. I don't know how long it is. 16 studs long. Most of these give you references, say 5 studs or whatnot. I'm just going to be using that for my reference. Cool, 5 studs, just what I'm looking for. Comes to about there. I haven't actually got a point of reference for it. And then our first 2 of these, whoops, on either side, like that. And I need 2 of them, and they go either side of that there. The other one will go on that side. Alright. Another 5. Cool. So again, top out there, give or take, and then a couple more of these there and there, like that, and that will go on the other side, like that. Alright. Next, what we're going to do is going to get, again, sort of along the same line. So another couple of the sort of T pieces, that's what I'll call them. You need another 2 T pieces and another 2 5 studs. 5 stud poles. Stud, 5 stud. Same thing, exact same thing to halfway, give or take, with 2 of them, and they just go on top. Or on bottom, whichever way you're holding it. So that's what we've got so far. Let's see. So now get a couple of these, six longs. They are going to go onto these like that. And they go on the bottom like that. And let's do that again for the other side. So just like that. Now what we need is a couple of things from here. A couple of these, of course, they come from the ones I don't open. That's always how it goes. If you have multiple bags and you don't open some of them, the parts you need are from those ones. Alright, so all we're just doing is putting one of our mini Technic pins on them like that. Oh, I got the wrong pieces. See, that's where it becomes tricky. I need those ones we are showing off different, because the pin needs to be sticking out. Like that. Alright, I'm going to do the same on the other side. So it will look like that. Now these won't come off. Alright, so finally that's the first page done. Right. So next you need some new pieces to me. These two, they go together, of course, and your bottom one goes on it like that. Same deal for the other side, onto the bottom one. So you got this going on. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of those grey pieces. They're going to go on like that. And then join up there. Like that. And then same on the other side. Another couple over there. Just like that. Alright, so now we are going to be grabbing if I can find them. Not you. Not you. Not you. a lot of this is just going to be me looking that. I need 4 of those and a couple of 3 pieces to connect them all up. Three. This in here like this. And over on is 4. 3. Whereabouts would they be now? That is the question, eh? Would it be in there? So that would be kind of stupid putting 2 different ones in. Maybe this again. I was right. 1 and 2. Alright. So they go together. I think it's just sort of holding because they don't seem very strong. And then they go in like that. Right. Okay, so it's meant to not be, so it doesn't go down far enough for it to come out. If it goes fully up, sort of, that's clever. Alright, so same on the other side. You got to line it up with these holes that are actually on the because if I show you closely here, you'll see there's that sort of hole for it to go in. Alright, so now when I turn this, the outside turns, which is cool as like that. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some more of those 6 studs. Put them on like so. And they are going to go on here and then connect to the top like that, making the suspension component of it like that. So now they won't drop down so far, which is cool. Let's see. Whoops, I actually skipped a step. See, if you're not careful, you miss stuff. Alright, so we're going to place more of these white things, sort of like what we did on the opposite end, and then put some Technic pins in. I got 1. Do that side first. 1, 2, like that. Alright, so I'm going to call it there for this first episode. When we come back, we'll carry on with the next part. I'm already loving the build. It's a lot more complex, and that's what I like to see, really. That's what I like, having a little bit more difficult things to build. But otherwise, this will be SO Lego out for now. And this is where we're at, and we'll continue in the next part. Ciao.